A very good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here with me today. My name is Thomas Mason Lim Beng An. You can call me Cikgu Thomas or Mr. Thomas. I am an English language teacher and currently serving in Sekolah Kebangsaan Kampung Baru, BINTULU, Sarawak. I am also teaching science and also music education. It is my utmost pleasure and it's with greatest honor for me to have you here giving me your best attention to share my findings from a mini research which I have conducted. Before I begin, I would also like to share or express my greatest gratitude to Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Pendidikan Teknik IPG-KPT for this wonderful opportunity for me to just have this platform to share with everyone about what I have found in this research. I would also like to thank my PPD BINTULU, for this wonderful opportunity offered for me to share and learn from others as well. So to begin, let me introduce to you the topic or the title of my mini research, and it is English Language Teachers Dilemma, Traditional Talks or Modern Technology. So let's get started. All right, so let me begin with my abstract. So this is a pretty long thing, but I wouldn't go through the entire thing. So what I've talked about here is how this research was looking at how technology is taking over our lives. If you do not prefer the word taking over, but you cannot deny the fact that technology is now a huge part of our daily activities, right? So over the years, traditional methods of teaching, from chalk and talk methods, as we like to call it, it has shifted from that towards a newer method where technologies are being implemented. We have smart boards, we have augmented reality, which is AR. We also have interactive platforms such as quizzes and also Kahoot, Bluecut, and etc. All of this requires the internet. And with the presence of internet, high-speed internet, in fact, that provides us more opportunities to grow, to help our students develop better, and also learn in a more effective and meaningful manner. So in this research, what I was looking at was how teachers in the district of BINTULU, Sarawak, would see technology in their daily lessons. For instance, are all teachers interested to use technology, or are all teachers able to use technology? And if they are not able to do so, do they lean more towards the usage of traditional chalk and talk methods? So this research was actually applied or conducted using the point-to-call sequential research design, and it involved 163 English language teachers from BINTULU, Sarawak. And the findings I'll share with you later in greater specifics. And yeah, let's move towards the first part of my research, the introduction. So as I've mentioned earlier, technology, as we all know it, is something beneficial, right? So this is in tandem with what the education system of our country and also that of other countries, foreign countries. The aim is to help every student, or here I'll say individual, to grow and develop continuously. So technologies which are always evolving, always becoming more flexible, always coming and emerging daily, day by day. And all this seems to become more like something to live by, and we must all, in a way, come to understand how to use them. And so in this context, English language teachers were asked whether or not they are able to use these technologies in their daily lessons, and also if they are able to use it if they were to be given a chance, or would they prefer using traditional methods. And as we all know, technology should make life easier, and it does make life easier for not only the pupils, but also teachers as well. So literature reviews here, I've included past research where it was mentioned by Matters and France, where it is the best idea of all countries to have the education system to make their learners competent enough to compete in the global arena. And however, technology is not something which is compulsory to be accepted and used by everyone due to many factors, and particularly availability of devices as well as internet connection. And my problem here would be how BINTULU is actually a district in the state of Sarawak, which is not necessarily connected to internet at all areas. There are some schools here which are still lacking in terms of internet connection, where they do not have high-speed connection, or to make it even worse, many schools don't even have devices to use, right? So this is a problem. And if we want them to be together with us in this aim or mission to achieve high competency in using digital devices or modern technologies, what are we actually doing to help these schools which are not on par with what we are dreaming or what we are aspiring to be? And towards the end of the day, this will actually lead our teachers to go back to old conventional methods. And the methodology, as I mentioned earlier, I used the qual sequential research design involving 163 English language teachers, and they answered a survey questionnaire in the form of Google form, where there were 15 items included. And these are my findings. As you can see, this is the frequency count, and also these are the percentages. You can take a pause to look at this. However, due to time limitations, I'll go to my discussion right away. So the first thing I discussed about was how the teachers responded in terms of their acceptance towards technology. So number one, it is safe to say that teachers are prone to apply technologies in their lessons because they prefer it. And this is what was found from the survey questionnaire results or responses, right? And teachers do use technologies during their lessons. And this is supported by the fact that they are interested to implement these technologies in the classroom. And there are definitely reasons behind them which have caused them to not use them. For example, it could be internet connection, it could be lack of devices. Number three, it can even be on the teacher's side itself, where they might not be as well versed with these technologies, because technologies, as I've mentioned earlier, they are constantly emerging, they are constantly evolving on a daily basis, right? The next one will be English language teachers' beliefs. Number one, teachers believe that technology makes the teaching and learning processes much easier and efficient. And also at the same time, learners will be able to keep track of their own lessons. If we all used quizzes before, the reports of every learner are stored automatically after every session on the platform. This is free, this is easy to be accessed, and definitely very helpful for the teachers, pupils, and also parents, where they can just access the online platform at any time at their own convenience. And thirdly, I also looked at the benefits of technologies for learners from these English language teachers' perspectives. Number one, these English language teachers asserted that technologies definitely can improve English language proficiency. Number one, because they will be able to use the internet no matter where they are, and as long as they have the available resources at the end of their fingertips, then that would not be a problem for the learners. Number two, children will definitely be able to learn new words, because we are talking about English, right? So when they have internet connection, when they have modern technologies, then the children will be able to learn in a fun way. Learning through technologies would make it fun, and that would help them retain their memory for a longer period of time, thus creating a meaningful learning experience. As a conclusion, I think it's safe to say that teachers definitely prefer the use of technology compared to that of chalk and talk methods or old conventional methods. In the future, should these researchers, or should there be any researchers who will be interested to look at this issue in a deeper manner or in a different aspect, they can look at it from the point of view of other languages, for example, Bahasa Melayu teachers or mathematics and science teachers as well. It will also be interesting to look at it from teachers' point of view, teachers from other districts or even other states in the country, Malaysia. All right, that is all from me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope that I have shared with you something new. And yeah, thank you very much.